blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. And this will be a touchback as sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They only get two there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. He's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, Griffin. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Up the middle they go. It's Griffin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run on first down. Griffin. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Cotton. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Cotton. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Buffalo 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Viking 18.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early, because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
How long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They got his man complete. Look at the big fella go. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll try the left side. It's Griffin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time, and that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles. Check out.
Trying to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Raiders.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jeanty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score.
Daniel Carlson on for the play.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And Barton, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Ready? Check. 60 Bison.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And the Raiders have got him. Nolan Smith in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
3rd and 20.
18, right here. Come on. Set. Grab ball, lady.
Back to throw. Cotton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's 2nd down.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And all the way down to the 26. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 17. 19 Lion. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Completes this one to Thornton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
Dante Thornton with career touchdown number 70. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. This one deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will begin with a run by Jeanty. A tackle made by J.T. Woods. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Thornton. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Again, 15. And the Raiders first down.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 23 yards on the play.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Back to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker from 6 yards away. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Operating from the gun, Cotton. And it's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, street.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
18 Cardinal.
Here's second and 8. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. On first down, Griffin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Genty. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
He'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
The 40-yard line.
On the way. Back to 60. Here we go. Set.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This is caught by Tucker. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Genty bowling his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And 7-yard line. The catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, 65 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now the try here for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Buccaneers 23.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Go street. 70, 10, no more. 65, Dad. 65. Hey. Pack the 60. Jack 60. Three. Jack.
In motion left, Hardman. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
The Raider first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Like Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Raiders try it on to no avail. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Alert! Alert! Ready? Let's go!
They'll run on first down. It's Griffin. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Got it!
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Griffin. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Like any team, they would have loved to have more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Now a give, right side. It's Griffin. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
He's back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Griffin. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
Complete to Trey Palmer. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. gets ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They took a big shot, just trying to get within sight of field goal range. But that was not to be, and now the task gets more difficult because you're looking at maybe 2 more plays here to give your kicker a chance.
And 2nd and 10, he'll lift the throw again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Here's 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Cotton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress